On a cold winter morning, an old man stood quietly outside a bakery. His hands trembled not from the weather, but from something deeper, something he had carried for years. People walked past him as if he didn't exist, but he still smiled at every passerby. No one knew that today. His life was about to change in a way he never expected, and the justice he had been denied for decades was finally coming his way. His name was Mr. Rahim, a gentle man in his late 70s, a soft voice, a humble heart, and eyes filled with stories no one ever bothered to ask about. Every morning he would walk slowly to the same bakery, sit on the same worn-out bench, and feed the birds from a small paper bag he carried in his pocket. The bakery employees knew him as the quiet old man who never bought anything. They assumed he was poor, maybe lonely, maybe just passing the time. But only Mr. Rahim knew the truth. One day, while he sprinkled crumbs on the pavement, a young employee named Sammy approached him. "Sir, do you wait for someone here?" he asked softly. Mr. Rahim smiled. "Not someone, something. A memory. This place used to be different, long ago." Sammy sat beside him, curious. "What was it?" "A home," the old man replied quietly. "My home." Sammy's eyes widened. "This bakery used to be your house?" "Yes," Mr. Rahim whispered, "before everything was taken away. Years ago, when the street was still quiet and lined with simple family homes, Mr. Rahim lived a peaceful life with his wife and daughter. They weren't wealthy, but they were happy. He worked as a local carpenter, known for building furniture that lasted a lifetime. But happiness, as life often teaches, is delicate. One year, business slowed down. Debts piled up. The people he trusted, the ones he thought were friends, began to turn away from him. Then came the final blow. A wealthy businessman named Kamran, who desired the entire street for his commercial project, targeted Rahim's old house. He offered money, but Rahim refused. This was the home he built with his own hands. So Kamran used influence. Documents were forged. Rahim was accused of violating zoning rules. And within months, he lost everything. His house was demolished. His workshop closed. His family was forced to move into a small rented room. Shortly after, his wife fell ill from stress, and his daughter had to quit school to work. And Kamran? Kamran opened his bakery on the same ground where Rahim's home once stood. Mr. Rahim never fought back. He believed God saw everything. He believed justice, one day, would find its way. But the world never knew his side of the story. Only he carried that pain silently, year after year. On that winter morning, something unusual happened. As Sammy went inside to start his shift, he overheard two delivery men talking about a problem in the bakery's office. "The boss messed up big this time," one whispered. "Some old documents surfaced. Looks serious." "Yeah," the other replied. "They say the land might not be legally his." Sammy felt a sudden chill. He remembered what Mr. Rahim had said. He ran outside. "Sir, can you come with me? I think something important is happening." Mr. Rahim looked confused, but followed. Inside the office, a government inspector was speaking to the bakery owner, Kamran. "I'm sorry, Mr. Kamran," the inspector said sternly, "but these documents show clear evidence of illegal acquisition. The property did not belong to you. Charges will be filed." Kamran's face went pale. He tried to argue, but the inspector continued. "The rightful owner or their family will regain legal rights." At that moment, Mr. Rahim stepped into the room. Everyone turned. The inspector blinked in surprise. "Sir, who are you?" Before Rahim could speak, Sammy stepped forward. "He is the man who lived here, before this bakery was built." A long silence fell. Rahim's voice trembled as he spoke. "This used to be my home." The inspector quickly reviewed the old name mentioned in the documents. "Rahim Saeed. Are you that Mr. Rahim?" "Yes," the old man replied softly. The inspector's tone changed immediately, respect and shock mixing together. "Sir, you have no idea how important this is. The documents you kept from your earlier case, they've resurfaced. The court reopened the investigation." Rahim's eyes filled with tears. "For decades, I prayed for truth to return," he whispered. Meanwhile, Kamran stood frozen, his empire of confidence collapsing. "You can't do this," he shouted. "This is my business now." The inspector turned to him sharply. "You took something that never belonged to you. And the truth has finally caught up." Mr. Rahim closed his eyes gently, not in anger, Not in pride, just in relief. The justice he waited for had finally arrived. The bakery was temporarily shut down until the legal process completed. But something beautiful happened in the weeks that followed. The neighborhood, upon learning about Mr. Rahim's story, came together. People he had never met brought him food, clothes, blankets, anything to help him stay warm during the winter. Sammy visited him every day. "Sir, you never deserved what happened to you," he said. Rahim smiled. "Son, life is a test. Sometimes patience is the strongest answer." In time, the property was officially restored to Mr. Rahim, but he didn't want revenge. He didn't want the bakery destroyed. Instead, he said, "I don't want money. I don't want punishment. I only want a small room built here, where I can sit, pray, and feed the birds again." The inspector was moved. Sammy and many others volunteered to help build it, a small, warm wooden room, designed exactly like the home he once lived in. When it was completed, Mr. Rahim placed a small wooden box on the windowsill. Inside it were breadcrumbs, for the birds, for the memories, for peace. People who visited the bakery later found a simple wooden sign outside the room. Patience is the quiet path to justice. And so, after years of silent suffering, an old man finally received what was taken from him, not through anger, but through patience and faith. Sometimes justice walks slowly, but it never forgets its destination. Sometimes, the smallest act of kindness can change someone's world.